Alrighty guys, so we're over here at a car show and we're just gonna go around the parking lot real quick. So we already see kind of cool. It says quiet, even though I highly doubt that. Got a pretty cool setup. Little Nissan. You got Mustang, Camaro. We also have a Vet over here. It says catch me, so that's pretty cool. Little thing out the hood. Very cool setup. We got the bumper delete, so that's cool. S2000. Brand new VRZ. Very clean E30 right here. Got another Camaro with the hood. Yeah. We got a supercharged Mustang over there. We got a stand out Mustang over there with the exhaust coming out the bumper, so that's cool. Very clean. Oh wow, don't see that too often. Looks like they're about to leave as a group. And it appears Aston Martin showed up, so that's cool. But we got tons of cool stuff around here, and this is just in the parking lot. So now we're in the inside. We're outside the parking lot. And honestly, I don't know. If maybe the parking lot is a bit cooler. Let's see what we got. Okay, so over there we have more SUVs and stuff. What I'm curious about is the GTI. Is it still manual? Is it not? It is. Oh my goodness, would you look at that. The interior is very clean. I mean, obviously it's a show car. But I really love the stitching up there and just the way that is. Very, very nice. I'm curious how the shifter feels, so we might try that out. Just going through the gears. So, pretty cool. I like it. Over here we have the Acura Type S of the SUV. So this isn't like the Prelude or whatever. I'm curious if the Prelude is here. You know what? I think that's the... Is that the Prelude over there? All right, look at that. Oh man, that is pretty. Wow. Actually never seen under the hood of one of these. So it has that carbon look. Not sure if that's real carbon or not, but I wouldn't be too surprised. But it is the Integra. I don't know why I said Prelude. Forgive me. Yeah, that is nice. So let's go feel the shifter. Nope, never mind. So does the Integra come with a manual? And by the looks of it, wow, I think it does. Over here we have a Mercedes section. I guess German. So that's a pretty cool front end, even though I'm assuming it's electric. Yep, okay. I mean, no hate, but yeah, hate. But other than that, kind of like how there's storage underneath there. That is really cool. There's a nice dashboard that goes all the way across. It looks like it's a touchscreen on the passenger side, so that's pretty cool. Ooh, we have ourselves a nice Mercedes over here. Is that a supercharger on it? I don't know if they still do that or not. No. Very cool. We got our electric Beamer SUV. Perfect for when you want to get trapped in a winter storm. Then we have the gas version. There we go. All right, now's the time to see, is it a manual? And yeah, it comes in a 6-speed manual, so that's pretty cool. I'm sure that this is probably around the same classifications that it'd be to like go against a GTI, so that'd be really cool. So let's just, oh wow, that door is so light. Oh, so quiet in here. But yeah. Oh, okay. Wow, definitely not a short throw. Okay, a little bit of a wobble for it being stock, brand new, but feels very cool. Definitely don't see too many manual sedans anymore. And then over here we have a unique looking e-tron. I don't know if I've ever seen an e-tron in person. That's actually a pretty color on a Mercedes. So many electric cars. I don't know how I feel about it, but I see something I like over there. But yeah, this is the e-tron. This is kind of cool. I'm not sure what I would take, if I would take the e-tron or the Porsche Taycan. I don't know, they both have that cool look to them, with that being like so wavy and stuff. And I mean, that kind of has the same silhouette with the black top and everything. There's just minor differences, but they kind of look the same from the side profile, except for the rear end is a bit different. So that's interesting. But I do love how it wraps around the back and puts the logo right there. Like, that is really, really cool. Over here we have the Rover section. So we have a Rover over here. That's pretty cool. Definitely has that luxury type look, but kind of wants to look rough, because if you look over here, it wants to have that rough look. But yeah, it's kind of cool. But I don't know if it's, I don't know where they're made now after they sold. Over here we have another one which is probably the same, but looks really cool with this cool paint scheme. You can tell that the tires are somewhat different. It has this as well. It has the black top, so the sun doesn't reflect and blind you. It looks a little bit more aggressive in the front with this paint. So has the luggage rack. It has the luggage containers on the sides, so that's pretty cool. Come on in the car, and you can see that it kind of has exposed door right there. So that's unique for something like this, I would think. But I love the glass top that are going in these newer cars. Can't imagine what it costs to replace it, but I think it's pretty cool. And over here we have ourselves, what is that? VinFast? Okay. I think it's that new car company that started and is now selling in Raleigh, North Carolina. I think it's actually from somewhere in Asia. It's not Japan, not South Korea. I forgot the name of it. But kind of, whoa, what in the world? Would you look at that dash? How would you feel driving the dash? You have to look over there instead in front of you. That is a bit strange. The front end is kind of cool, I must say. Kind of gives it that wannabe luxury look. I'm not sure what the prices are of these. With them being electric, I'm sure they're a tad bit more. But yeah, we'll find out at some point when they come out and everybody talks about them. Over here we have a Maserati, which actually I'm wearing my Ferrari shoes. My shoelace, whatever. They're Ferrari shoes. So Italian shoes while looking at Italian cars. Kind of cool. which Jeeps, they're also owned by Fiat, so technically Jeeps are Italian. Yeah, I know I'm going to get a bunch of hate for that. We also have Alpha. Not really seeing too much that's sticking out too much, except for the e-tron. I mean, this is cool. I love the color. I like how bold they are with their colors. They like to be a little bit different. Over here, we have ourselves a pretty cool Tahoe, I think. Oh, it's a Grand Wagoneer. I'm dumb. Honestly, a bunch of cars, they just all look the same nowadays. So it's kind of crazy to me. But if I remember correctly, those are like 70 grand. Can't really see myself paying that much for something that big that's not good on gas. And I don't know, just doesn't fit my style, I guess. And over here, they have different type of smells. So that's interesting. The Lincoln smells. So yeah, here's a brand new Lincoln. Kind of cool. Honestly, I'm surprised it still has the door lock thing like that where you put in the code. So a pretty cool layout, but oh my word. Would you look at that dash? That dash is insane. That over there, it has the lights on it. Has the roof on the top, but the dash is insane. Yeah, so over here, this is the brand new Lincoln. Look at the wheel. It's kind of in a oval shape. It's not just a circle. It has a pretty cool dash that goes all the way around. And it has a sunroof. Oh my word, would you look at that? This thing just molds to you. If you look at the speaker setup, there's a speaker there, and that goes all the way around. So that's really cool. The top is very, very soft on it. Another speaker there, so many. But this thing really, oh, it has a diamond shaped knob. Oh my word. So yeah, it goes all the way around. That is so cool. Another cool detail about this Lincoln is the door handle is up here. So it's like near the window. It's not anywhere else. And when you want to open the door, you open it with that. Okay. My goodness, look at this. It's my little pot shop, and it's ran out of a K-truck. That is really, really cool. What in the world? So regular size 20, and then you keep going up in price and stuff. So that's pretty cool. A little Honda K-truck. I wouldn't mind having one of these. I think it'd be pretty cool. Great idea, especially for today, being at an event like this. And we've walked into the main area, and the first thing I see is a Supra, and we got ourselves Corollas, Camrys, and more. Hopefully there's a Yaris Type R, which I think is over there. So we'll just make our way around. Hello. So we have ourselves a pretty cool looking race car over here. Oh, this is VIR, so they're apparently having their booth here. There's a lot of booths here. Here's a Bronco. I've never seen one in this color. So this is the Wild Track edition, apparently. They make all types, like the Outer Banks and more. We have a electric Mustang. That hurts to say. But honestly, this is actually a pretty color. I like that color yellow. It's not really showing too well on camera, but it is a very pretty color. Then we have just a whole lineup of different things in the American section. And wow, pretty cool with the 5.0 dual intake. This is not the Dark Horse, which would be pretty cool. I mean, I'd be surprised if... Actually, you know what? They should have a Dark Horse here. I don't know if they do. But that that wing is pretty cool on it. It's a bit higher than what I thought. I would definitely take this over that Mustang. We have a Maverick. Kind of a sin to call it a Maverick with the history of Mavericks. And over here we have ourselves another Bronco in the old Bronco pattern theme, which I can't figure out the difference between that Bronco style and this one. Like, why are they both called Bronco, but then this one's like the whatever square Ford that came out in the 2000s. But I love the paint scheme, so it's pretty cool. We have other SUVs over here. A lineup of all the colors you can choose from, so that's pretty neat. Never realized there was that many offered. We have the Explorer or Expedition. Kind of the same size now. I mean, I guess Expedition is a tad bit bigger. Ford Lightning over here. Kind of cool. Definitely not the Lightning I would want to call a Lightning, but it's pretty cool. I guess this time it really involves electricity compared to before. Another Ford truck. I mean, we got the 350 over here. I mean, 250, my bad. It'd be cool if this was like in a King Rancher bronzish brown. F-150. I mean, there's cars for days. But like I said, I kind of like what was outside a little bit more so far. But I have seen photos from in here. So there should be some cool stuff soon. So now we're in the bow ties and we're heading to the South Korean Kias. Why are the bow ties over here and over there? Weird. So here's the Kias. Kind of cool. I mean, it kind of has that Hyundai look, if that makes any sense, with just how the headlights are. So, yeah. We have the upfront display in multiple areas. It looks like you can lay everything flat, which would be really cool. I say that because of where those are. Imagine like putting a bed back here. What they really need to bring back is like a brand new Honda Element. I think that would be really cool to bring back. Everything is just kind of the same from the other years. We have a nice WRX, so that's pretty cool. And they stopped making the STI version, but yeah, let's see, is it still manual? And yes, it is. It is still a manual. So that's some good news right there. So that's our third sedan today that comes in a manual. We're gonna make a little tiny section over here because just over there is Volvos. We'll get back to that. But look at this 911. Oh my word. Oh, this is the Speedster edition too. Oh my word. I have never seen a Speedster one in my entire life. I've only seen them online. It has a manual gearbox, which is cool. I didn't know that these actually had that option. Over here we have a beautiful classic Mercedes. Oh my word. Look at that. We have a nice 911 as well. I love the Martini Racing paint job that's on it. Very, very cool and laid back. Over here we have a SVJ Lamborghini. That's kind of cool with the wheels being that color. And just everything else around it with a little bit of exposed carbon, as you can see there. I don't know. I know it's kind of rice, but I still love exposed carbon. Wow. 0 to 60, 2.9. That's wild. But look at that huge air intake on the back that goes to the radiator. And then you have the intakes up there. That is like incredible. Nice Ferrari 488, which I don't think they make anymore. I could be wrong. I think they're now making the something 6 with like a V6 or whatever. So this is one of the V8s, of course. All auto, of course, but still really cool. Once again, exposed carbon, but it's colored carbon, so it's giving off that blue look. We have a nice M3 over here. Don't really see these. It's crazy that these went up in price the way they did. I mean, such a beautiful car. I love how this is a tad bit different than the regular one, just more expanding back. This is a manual, of course. I think that was the only option for these. Wow. Over here we have a McLaren 720, is it? I think. Yeah, look at that. Pretty cool red. Once again, exposed carbon. I just love that. And I also love the little glass that you can see stuff in the back. Over here we are in our Lexus area. So, yeah, that's kind of like the Land Cruiser, I guess, that we can get here. Another Lexus, all types. Very cool. That one has like kind of a unique reddish champagne color. It's the F series, F Sport, so it's a little bit more sporty. Did someone steal the knob or did they just take it off? That's the question. Very cool. Honestly, I think I would take this Lexus over a Volvo. Let me know what you think. I just got flashed by that Lexus. Our Honda section is over there, and I see a really cool car over there that we're going to get to here in a sec. But here's our Volvo. You're just over here in this general area. You can see the heads-up display that's a little bit different. It's not wrapped around like the Lincoln was. Nice Volvo. Kind of like the interior lines. Wow. Yeah, I really like the bold white color interior, and I love that matte color. We'll take a look at that in a sec. That one has a luggage rack, so kind of just Volvos, nothing too special. I know I'll get criticized for saying that. We'll have a Hyundai over here. Another Hyundai. My friend drives one of those. But never seen one of these in this color. So I've only seen them in like pale, like just bland colors. But I love that Tetris look. Looks like something from Galaga or something like that. I don't even know. Has the cool door handles, you can see. Has a heads-up display that goes a little bit further over. Very basic interior until you get to the seats that look like race seats. They look very cool. Wow. Starting price, $68. Okay. Let's see what else is around. Over there we got some cool stuff. What is this? Oh, this is another Hyundai. This one is the electric one, if I remember correctly. So it kind of has that Tetris look towards the front, if you look at it that way. The camera doesn't really want to pick it up too well. But let's look at the other stuff over here. So we have ourselves a GT500. We have a pretty cool, stylish C4 Corvette, I think it is. I think it's C4, I could be wrong. I'm not really good with my generations of them. Because I think that's a C2. Maybe that's the C4. We'll find out someday. We have a nice Mustang. I think this is a 70 model with it being the 302 Boss. Kind of cool. I love the intake up there. Another Corvette back here with a unique style guitar. Would you look at that? Wow. Kind of cool that they have the guitars matching it. Just that American appeal. Yeah, C7. Another Mustang. Is this the GT3? I mean, GT350? No. It's the Shelby Super Snake. Yeah, so I really need to work on my knowledge of American cars. I'm not really that knowledgeable about it. Curious, though, if this is a manual. No, it's not. Okay. That's kind of a shame, but it's whatever. Cool K-Truck. I love the colors of it. That must mean something. But take a look at the wheels. Very, very basic wheels. But I don't know if I've ever seen a K-Truck this clean. I mean, every little detail is just spotless. Oh my word. Taking a look at the interior. Wow. Everything is like brand new. I've never seen one in this nice of condition. It's a Suzuki. Pretty cool stuff. Then we have more of our work trucks over here. Pretty cool. Oh, this is from Marsfield's Cars and Coffee. They're the biggest car show on the East Coast. And hopefully I'll go there sometime to get some content. So pretty cool out here. Yeah, that's Marsfield Car and Coffee. Yeah, definitely gonna have to make it out there at some point. Selling some merch and other things. Very cool. We have side-by-sides, jet skis, and I see something kind of crazy over there I'm not too sure about. So let's go make our way over there. Whoa, I just stepped on something that doesn't exist. Mustang, like before. Hate calling it that. We got another Lincoln. Yeah, so this is kind of a small engine stuff. But what in the world are these Priuses? Yeah, what is up with these Priuses? Wake Tech, okay. Maybe it's just, okay. So community college, maybe it's just them explaining how it works and stuff. I don't know what they're doing. Kind of cool, I guess. Different rims. I guess weight reduction of some sort, even though the batteries still weigh like that's all the weight. Another one. Honestly, I think it'd be cool watching a Prius race. I think that would be pretty neat. And over here we have some more side-by-sides with the Fox suspension, so kind of cool. I wonder if I could stick that suspension on my rally car. Kind of cool over here. That's actually a decently sized Honda, and I love that. Look how flat everything can lay. That is really cool. You could definitely sleep in this if you had to. Make it be like a overnight type style car. Kind of like the size of this one. And that's a Honda. Wow. Very cool. Honda truck. Kind of cool that they still make those. Here's a Civic right here. This one is not a manual. I'm assuming they still offer it since the Acura has a manual. Over here we have our Chevrolet area. I guess GM, since they have the GMC Hummer, which I've actually never seen in person. Maybe I have, but maybe it just didn't stick out. So the cool thing about this is it does a crab walk, so even the rear wheels will move, and it will... It's hard to explain. It's really cool though. I was definitely searched up. Oh, y'all can go ahead. No, you're all fine. So this is the H3 EV or HEV. I don't know. Not H3. What I find interesting though is the double display. So it's like two separate things sticking up. I don't know if I'm a big fan of that. It's just kind of bulky, but I mean, the car is made to be bulky, especially with it being the way it is. Pretty cool stuff. I know I'm really liking the holographic look though that people are adding, like Porsche did to the rear end of their Taycan or whatever. I love how Hummer has their name right there. We have a urine color truck over here. Definitely needs to drink more water. It says Boss on it, so cool, I guess. Z71 pickups. ZR2, pretty cool. A lot bigger in person than what I was expecting. I was thinking it was maybe a little bit smaller. I wasn't expecting to be that big. Just me being silly, I guess. Toyota. Oh, child in the back. Then we have another Toyota over here. We have the Tacoma. So it would be cool to see a Helix or Hilux, however you want to say it over here, but we don't have them in the States, unfortunately. Another Toyota. This one kind of seems kind of small just because of how it takes up space like that. I don't know how I would be with that. I think if I had to spend 34 grand, I would probably just spend it on a CRV. Same thing with this. I'm not sure what the starting price is, but I feel like I would spend it on something a little bit bigger. Here's a Corolla GR, one of my dream cars with the 3 exhaust. This has a manual. You can actually swap between how much power you want in the front and the rear, or you want 50-50 ratio. Pretty cool stuff. I don't know how that works with it being a mechanical / electronic setup, because I mean, this is a 3-cylinder and it's not just hybrid. So there's no motors that do that. It's just one single engine. Over here we have the FRS or BRZ or 86, whatever you want to call it. Even though they don't make the FRS anymore. This is also manual, so this is our 5th manual of today. And once again, we're back outside. We're gonna make it over to another building, but so probably gonna see some cool stuff out here in the parking lot while making our way over. And if not, then I'll be surprised. And over here we have a Cobra that is not in the typical colors you see. It's more in a black style, so it's kind of like the Black Horse, Dark Horse, whatever. Has a nice 5.0 in it. Pretty cool. Does this use the what trans is this running?
So I've got a